This is Mr. Flame from Nerd Flame, and buckle up, because we are diving headfirst into the most massive, most earth-shaking animated sequels, reboots, and remakes that are about to dominate the box office and our entire cultural zeitgeist for the next few years. The hype levels online are already at a fever pitch, with rumors flying around faster than a certain flying house. But we're here to sort through the noise and zero in on the animated properties that have the potential to utterly shatter records and redefine what a blockbuster animated film can be. We're talking about beloved classics getting the sequel treatment they deserve, or reboots of forgotten gems that have a dedicated fanbase, just begging for a modern retelling. And I'm going to tell you exactly why these movies are guaranteed to break the internet and fill your feeds for years to come. Starting in the glorious year of 2026, the biggest title that already has the animation world buzzing is easily Toy Story 5. Think about the legacy of this franchise. It's one of the few that has managed to stick the landing with every single installment, pulling off emotionally resonant stories while constantly innovating in animation and storytelling. The big question swirling around this sequel is how they are going to justify bringing the gang back together after the incredibly emotional and seemingly final farewell in Toy Story 4. The current online whispers suggest a new chapter that focuses heavily on a new generation of toys, perhaps a group from the past that were lost or forgotten, challenging Woody and Buzz's understanding of what it means to be a toy in the modern age, a deep dive into existential themes that Pixar handles so perfectly. Imagine the emotional roller coaster of seeing our original heroes, now elder statesmen, dealing with a rapidly changing world, confronting their own relevance, and mentoring the next batch of plastic and plush. There are strong rumors that they might even introduce a sophisticated AI toy, a groundbreaking character that blurs the lines between a simple plaything and a truly autonomous companion, which would be a brilliant way to explore new ground while keeping the heart of the original stories intact. The fanbase is speculating wildly, with many hoping for the return of long-lost characters that were mentioned but never seen, which would be an absolute nostalgia bomb. And Nerd Flame is here for every single speculation and fan theory as this production moves forward, moving into 2027. The movie that everyone and their animated dog is talking about is Frozen 3. You simply cannot overstate the cultural impact of Elsa and Anna, and a third installment is not just a highly anticipated film, it is a global cultural event. While the first two films explored family bonds and identity, the internet is absolutely ablaze with theories about where the story will go next, with one of the most persistent and exciting rumors suggesting a deep dive into the history of Arendelle and the origins of Elsa's powers. Imagine a story that takes us back hundreds of years, perhaps exploring the ancient roots of the elemental magic that runs in the royal family, giving us a grand, epic fantasy adventure that expands the world far beyond the familiar fjords. Fans are desperate to see new, complex villains, perhaps an ancient magical threat that tests the sisters' combined powers like never before, forcing them to rely on allies from the wider, magical world they've only begun to explore. There's also significant chatter about Anna's role as queen. Will she face political intrigue or a challenge to Arendelle's sovereignty that requires her strength as a leader, not just her sister's magic, to overcome? The expectation for the music alone is enormous, with people already analyzing which song is going to be the next inescapable global anthem. And Mr. Flame predicts a rock opera-style number from Elsa that will blow Let It Go out of the water. The producers have been notoriously tight-lipped, only feeding the frenzy with cryptic comments, which only solidifies the fact that this is going to be a monumental film. Looking a little further ahead to 2028, we must talk about the property that has been generating low-key but intense hype for years and is finally hitting the radar: The Incredibles 3. The first two films are considered masterpieces of the superhero and animated genres, perfectly blending family drama, mid-century design, and explosive action. And a third film has been the subject of fan wish lists since the second movie's end credits rolled. The prevailing buzz online suggests this installment will focus heavily on the children, particularly Jack and his rapidly developing, unpredictable powers, potentially positioning him as a hero, a liability, or perhaps even a misunderstood antagonist that the rest of the family has to rally to protect or understand. The challenge for this sequel is how to raise the stakes without sacrificing the intimate family dynamics that make the Pars so relatable and beloved, and the best rumors hint at a cosmic-level threat, a villain from another dimension whose abilities completely negate the established powers of the family, forcing them to use their wits and teamwork more than ever before. There's also talk of a deeper exploration into the world of supers, maybe even revealing a secret society or a hidden history that ties back to Mr. Incredible's glory days, bringing back fan-favorite minor characters for an epic team-up that would make any comic book fan scream. The anticipation for a major new villain that can stand shoulder to shoulder with Syndrome is palpable, and the internet is rife with concept art and fan designs for a new big bad that will challenge the family's very definition of heroism. The excitement is rooted in the promise of a sequel that pushes the boundaries of animated action, while delivering on the core emotional story of a super-powered family trying to be normal. So there you have it, Nerd Flame Nation. 3 titles that are absolutely guaranteed to light up the internet and define the animated film landscape for the next few years. From the unexpected but deeply anticipated continuation of the Toy Story, through the epic magical expansion of Arendelle, to the super-powered, family-focused action we've been craving, the future of animation is looking incredibly bright, and more importantly, incredibly hyped. These are the movies that will spawn 1,000 fan theories, break every box office record, and give us years of incredible content to talk about right here on the channel. The only thing left to do is wait, speculate, and keep this hype train rolling right into the theaters. What are you most excited for? Which one of these sequels do you think will be the biggest blockbuster of all time? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're as hyped as I am, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the breaking news, rumors, and fake poster reveals from the Nerd Flame channel.
I didn't know this was even possible. I learned how to make money online. The link is right below in the first pinned comment.